Hello everybody, it's Jude the Exceptional Gamer here, bringing you a Fortnite Battle Royale video, and I think this is the first one I've done on my channel besides a live stream, so my first proper video. And I thought I would do ranking every skin on Fortnite, so character outfit kind of skin, from worst to best. And before I even get into this, I'm gonna say this, I can't stress this enough, this is my opinion. So if you do not agree with me, then just comment your own personal list down in the comments. That would be pretty fun to see. So without further ado, I'm gonna get straight into this. So what is by far the worst skin? And you'll be surprised to hear that it's not even the default skin. This skin is just trash, it's awful. I can't see any reason to spend the amount of money you would to buy this skin. I don't know why, there's so many better skins. This is the Pathfinder skin. So I'm not going to go on too big of a rant about this because I could go on and on, but you gotta not be as harsh on Epic Games because this was one of their first skins, so they were just experimenting with this kind of stuff. But however, all it is the default skin but with a colour change. Literally just look at the shirt, hell even look at the legs. You can just, there is a clear change in colour, and that's all the skin is. And that is why it is the worst skin in my opinion. But anyways, let's move on to the next one, which is going to be the Commando skin. Well, I mean, it's a bit of an upgrade from the Pathfinder, you know, it's still another colour change, it's just black. So I mean, it does look a little bit better than the Pathfinder, so straight on to the next one. So coming in on the spot that is better than the Commando skin is the classic default skin. So I think the contrast in the colour of the vest compared to the colour of the jeans, like the kind of camo it's got on them, it actually somehow manages to look better than ones that you pay for. And I honestly don't know if you guys will agree with me that that is a true statement there, but hey ho, we all have opinions. So on to the next spot that is better than the default skin. We have once again another colour change, which is the Assault Trooper. There's just different colours from the default skin that make it look better. On to the next one, we have the scarily similar looking one, which is the Tower Recon Specialist. Now just look at them two, and the only difference really is like the jeans, is the trousers. That's it. It has like a slight pattern on it, but other than that, the colours look almost the exact same. But I guess the jeans having the camo on it makes it look a little bit better. Okay, so moving on to the next one. Okay, you'll never guess which kind of skin it's gonna be. Yeah, it's just another colour change. So this is the Renegade outfit. It's all red, there's nothing more to say. On to the next one. So coming in at this spot, we have the Jungle Scout. The only thing that makes it really that good is the face paint. It's a little bit different. On to the next one. This skin isn't particularly special either. It's called the Scout. It's just there, but that's all there is to it. This one is better than all of these, obviously, since it wouldn't be this high, but it's getting a little bit better. This whole video should be getting a little bit more interesting now. So this is going to be the Tactics Officer. It just kind of looks like someone's getting ready to go for a jog, to be honest. But however, it does definitely top the other ones. So coming up, we do have like another kind of colour change really, but it's a nice colour change. It's the Tracker. This colour change is like a nice yellow, and meh, I'd rather have this over any of the other skins we've mentioned because of just its nice yellow vest looking thing. It just matches well with the rest of the outfit. So this next one looks pretty similar, but it's like a lot better just because it has more detail to it. This is the Ranger. So like I said, more detail, but things like on the shirt, the vest, and on the trousers. On to the next one. So here's where it spices up just that bit more. So this has a military theme. This is the High-Rise Assault Trooper. Now this one is pretty cool, since compared to the other ones, this one stands out for being that kind of military themed one a lot more, and it looks just pretty cool. The bandana suits it like a lot better than you would think. if you just look at it again, it just looks overall nice. So the next one on this list, I thought I would like mix the two together because they just look too similar, and the only difference is one of them is a male wearing it, one of them is a female wearing it, and you'll see what I mean when I say they look too similar, so I just decided to merge them into one and put them like together. So these are the Devastator and the Dominator. Definitely an upgrade from the last few we've had on this list. I like the stripes they've got going on, the kind of colour change on the whole body, you know, it's like a nice, unique, kind of stands out one. So the next one on this list is the Trooper. Now this is a pretty good outfit purely because of the sudden change in colour to white, and I actually think it just looks really nice compared to all of the other ones on here so far. But obviously the other ones that are later to come, they are way better. But as far as like skins that are ranked as uncommon, this one's pretty nice. It just looks really, you know, clean and polished. I don't know, you might understand what I mean, you might not. Either way, it looks pretty nice. So the next skins on this list is going to be ones that I merged together again purely because they look pretty damn similar, but this is going to be the Crimson Ranger and the Scarlet Defender. They were part of that Chinese update. I like this kind of rich like red colour they've got going on, like really nice gold and things. Like I said, they're just kind of similar, but they look nice either way. There's going to be a lot more rares on the list now because, you know, a lot of them are just a lot better than all these uncommon ones. So next, we're going to have a skin that's pretty weird. You'll never see it in a lobby, purely because no one ever wears it, and I am of course talking about the Recon Expert. So I'll give credit where credit's due. This skin has like a little helmet and like some kind of like symbol, some military looking symbol on its on like the shirt, the vest. And besides that, there's nothing really what makes this skin. There's nothing like that sticks out, nothing that makes you think, wow, this skin's really good. It just, nah, it doesn't have it. Going further down the list, we have a skin that I can just never understand. I don't get what it's trying to be. This is Circuit Breaker. I don't get what the goggles are for. I just don't understand it. I think, however, the good thing about the skin is it looks kind of futuristic, so if that's the thing you want to go for with your Fortnite skin, then go for it. Moving on, we have the Renegade Raider. This skin is a more creative one as it goes down the list because it's meant to be like a pilot. It has like a flight cap and it's got some different colours, but I think it just makes it look nice and it's something a bit more different in this list. Progressing further in this list, we have the Infiltrator. This skin has got a pretty neat design to it. I think the whole thing just looked good because of the colours, and I think the colour palette just fits it, and then the hat matches that as well. Pretty nice. Moving on. Next we have Hyperion. This outfit, okay, so I made a joke about one of the skins, I think it was the Tactics Officer, like looking like they're going for a jog. This one literally looks like an athlete, but it's a good design though. And no matter how hard I try and read the name out of that skin, I always think of Borderlands. This next skin looks similar to Hyperion, but it looks different enough to not be merged, and purely because I think the pattern's different and it just looks a lot nicer in my opinion. This is Dazzle. Much like Hyperion, it's got this kind of like athlete look, and I think the pattern just looks a lot cooler. So moving on. The next pick on this list is Desperado, and I like this kind of red and black theme it's got going for it. Looks pretty sick and at times intimidating, I guess. I mean, the hat, I love the hat. Personally, I think we can all agree that like we would love to rock one of those hats. Coming up on the next spot, we have First Strike Specialist, and I like the kind of the scarf on this one. It's got like a pattern on it. I like the hat, I like the glasses. It all kind of goes pretty well together, and there's a nice kind of blue tone that finishes off this skin and makes it that extra bit better. The next skin I think only just beats First Strike Specialist purely because of how it looks a bit more tactical, and I am talking about the Recon Scout. The goggles look a bit more improved, and instead of it being glasses, so it looks a bit more military-ish, and I think that's what they were trying to go for with the last one, but obviously this one just looks a lot more fitting to the theme. The Aerial Assault Trooper has this really nice helmet. I think, once again, the military theme, it's just kind of, in with these skins at the time they were coming out. I don't know, they were just really going for that. Honestly, I think it's just a helmet that does this one for me. It looks like a real kind of army helmet, like a really nice bulky army helmet. I think it's cool. The next outfit on this list is actually free. I just thought I'd let you guys know that, so you can get it right now without having to pay money, but however it is exclusive to only people playing on PlayStation 4. This is the blue team leader. I like how it has the actual theme colours of PS4, like blue and black. I think it just looks really nice. Them colours together work surprisingly well, and I like the beanie, since the beanie makes the skin just kind of stand out more. Next up we have Midnight Ops. This skin, it kind of looks like a bandit-y kind of skin, if that makes sense, but it has this really intimidating vibe to it. I don't know if it's the outfit itself or the actual character. Either way, it's really good, and I think it works well because of that. But however, all these skins are literally nothing compared to the other ones that are about to come, so right now they're just kind of meh. The next cosmetic on this list is more of a silly one rather than one that is meant to look like a certain thing or look like a certain outfit. This is Snorkel Ops. I think the only reason this is as low as it is on the list is because it just doesn't really fit into the theme of Battle Royale. The next one on this list also doesn't really fit the theme of Battle Royale, but this skin looks decent, and this is the Sash Sergeant. It's kind of looking like some Boy Scouts kind of shit, but I don't know. Pretty unique design, so I can't fault it too much. Progressing further, we have the Brawler outfit. I like the urban thug yet kind of smart design to this. It kind of plays with both of them themes, so that's why it's higher up than a few of these. A lot of you may disagree on this next one, but I remember looking at this and I thought this just doesn't look that good, and it's the first epic skin on this list, and I'm talking about the Sub-Commander Twitch Prime skin. If you had Twitch Prime, you would get access to this skin, but if you didn't, then you wouldn't be able to get the skin. But to be fair, I don't know, this one just doesn't look right. I don't know what it is, I just don't really like it compared to the other ones that are about to come on this list. Further down the list, we have the Special Forces suit, and this outfit has like a really sharp, black, like intimidating design, and that's what I really love about some of these outfits, and this one just hits the nail on the head. Definitely not the best skin, but definitely not the worst. The skin that tops the Special Forces outfit is probably the Munitions Expert. This skin has like an all green military kind of look to it. It's got the big bulky army helmet with the straps, looks pretty damn cool, kind of looks like something from World War II, and looks better than most of the other military ones on this list. The one that's about to come on may seem like a surprise to a lot of you, but to me it just doesn't look as good as people make out, and this is the Shadow Up skin. I definitely like this really smooth, like kind of black, it kind of looks like leather actually, in this kind of like stealthy look, but I don't know, it just doesn't look too good compared to other ones. The next pick on this list is the Radiant Striker, and this skin is so high up because it just has colour on it and it's just really eye-catching, and I think that's one thing that really draws me to that skin. I like the kind of tint it's got, it's just all rainbow, it's really nice. This next skin is in the same set as the last one, but I think it just looks way better. This is the Brilliant Striker. My reasons for this skin being so high on the list is the same reasons as the last one, but I think it just suits this character model more. But nonetheless, let's dive in straight into the next one. I did merge these two because they are basically the same thing, but just different genders. We have the Arctic Assassin and the Absolute Zero. I love the winter kind of vibes you get from this. It looks really good in that sense, and I think it does stick to that theme well. However, I do think these skins are pretty underrated, so I thought I'd give them a bit of credit and put them at a decent spot on this list. Coming up next, we have the Highland Warrior. And this skin, I just never see it on the shop, and really this is nothing compared to any of the Knight skins. This one just doesn't look as good, it just doesn't cut it, so I feel like it should be a bit lower down. Moving on, this skin is pretty damn awesome, and it is Codename Elf. This was out in the Christmas update, and I think it just speaks for itself. It's an elf, it's freaking cool. So without further ado, let's move on to the next one, which is another merged one, and this is gonna be the Blue Squire and the Royale Knight. These look pretty intimidating, and when you're skydiving down, it's like you're charging into battle, and I think overall it's just got this pretty cool theme to it and does suit Battle Royale. Moving on to another themed one, like a Christmas themed one. This is gonna be the red-nosed reindeer. It's a pretty weird one, but it's festive, it looks nice. I love the little Christmas sweater. So you know, what more do I have to say? After red-nosed reindeer, we have the next skin, which I really don't even know how to pronounce. This is going to be the Yuletide Ranger, or I think it's Yuletide, I don't know. But however it is you pronounce it, this thing is pretty cool. It's got one of them like Russian looking hats. I forgot the name of them, but it's like a Christmas themed one, and I think the whole thing just looks a bit better than the red-nosed reindeer skin. Probably that hat, it's just a great hat. Next up on the list, this is another kind of festive one, it's another themed one, and this is going to be the St. Patrick's Day skin, Saint Greenlover. I like this one because it's got the whole leprechaun idea, and I mean, I think we can all agree we love leprechauns. I mean, come on, how can you not? Coming up next, we have the Ghoul Trooper. This was in the Halloween update back in October, obviously. This was when Fortnite Battle Royale was kind of becoming a huge thing, and this is one of the OG skins, but however, I just don't think it looks as good as the other festive skins, but it looks better than the ones we've just stated, so it kind of deserves this spot. The next cosmetic outfit is Nog Ops. It's another Christmas one, but I think it's just a bit more improved than the other ones we've had, such as the reindeer, as well as the Yuletide Ranger. Burnout is the next one on this list, and I honestly really like this design. It's one of the more unique ones, and I really think it fits Battle Royale for some reason. I think it just looks intimidating, but the design of this thing is meant to be a biker, and I think it looks really cool with the leather jacket and like the helmet. I think it all just works, and overall makes a nice cosmetic item. My next pick is by far one of my favourite skins, and this is the Recon Specialist. This is one of my more favourite skins, like a personal favourite, but I honestly feel like this design, like just the all white, gives it this really nice urban look, and this is a pretty underrated skin for what it actually is. The next item is always on the store. It's there quite a lot from what I always see. This is Bright Bomber. This skin is one of the skins that really stands out more and is well known from like everyone that plays Battle Royale. Like there is skins on this list you might not know, but this skin I'm sure everybody is familiar with, and I think that's one reason it's so good. It's nice and colourful, and it just really fits Battle Royale. Another merged one is up next, and this is going to be the Alpine Ace and Mogul Master. So all of the ones I'm about to say, because obviously there's a few of these skins, there's a few like different ones of the same skin, but this also applies to Mogul Master as well, but I'm just going to be displaying the Alpine Ace. Since these are different countries, I'm just going to say this, these are not based on the actual country, this is just based on how they look. So in my opinion, the worst looking one is going to be the China one, and I think the colours were nice, but I just don't think they suited that outfit. I think they could have been used for something different. On to the next one that is just better than that one is going to be the Korea one. This gets its point across with some nice colours, and overall just has a neat design. Incoming on this list is going to be the Canada one, and whilst this only has two colours, it manages to look nice but a little bit bland, but it manages to top the other two. Then we have the Germany one. I think these colours mixed together do look really nice on this outfit, and it does get its point across. It's meant to represent Germany. So with that, let's get on to the next one, which is going to be France. And I like the stripes this thing's got going for it. I think it just has this gorgeous design. and it really makes that outfit just a nice stripes with colours. I think it's really cool. USA is my next pick. I really like this navy blue kind of look, and I really like the little bits of white on it. I think it just overall has a nice representation of the American flag. The second to last Alpine Ace / Mogul Master look is the original skin, which is the one that doesn't have any flags on it, and I think it's just got this nice blue wintry look to it, and it really does stick well to its theme of winter. And the best one of these skins is by far my home, Great Britain. This one looks really nice with the Union Jack. I honestly think it just makes this whole skin just brighten up, and like it's more vibrant, and it just jumps out at you a bit more, and I think it just stands out really well. Working our way down this list, we have another festive skin, and this is going to be the Ginger Gunner. It's a Christmas skin. We all love Christmas, and this is higher than the other ones because it's just such a step up in the whole design for it. It's like the other ones had little Christmas sweaters, this one is a whole freaking gingerbread man. Merry Marauder is another gingerbread skin, and I honestly think it just looks that bit better because of how aggressive it looks. It looks so like frowny. I love it. I think it's just a step up from the other one. Now the list is about to get really spicy since we have our first legendary skin on this list, aka gold or orange teal, whatever you want to call it. This is the Power Chord. Now it's meant to be like a rock chick, and I think it looks really cool. One of the more unique ones that you'll see on this list, and I think that's why it earns its way this high up. Yet again, another festive one on this list. This is the Valentine's Day one called the Love Ranger. To say this has the name Love in it, it looks pretty damn intimidating, so that's why it's this high up, because it's just got that juxtaposition. I absolutely love it. I think it's a really nice skin. This is going to be another Valentine's Day one, but I think it's the better one out of the two, and this is the Cuddle Team Leader. This one just looks really funny and silly, and I mean, it even has a little ribbon on its back. The final Christmas themed skin on this list, and in my opinion the best one out of the Christmas skins, which is why it is this high up, is the Crack Shot, and I think there is a pun intended there. The Nutcracker. It's a Nutcracker, and it looks so freaky, and I guess that makes it a little bit intimidating, but it looks goofy at the same time, and I think that's why it works so well. Rust Lord is the next pick on this list, and I absolutely love this skin. I mean, it is very associated with the dance Take the L, because you unlock them round at the same time, and there's like a whole meme about it. Everyone just uses that with that outfit on, and it's pretty funny. This is a reference to Guardians of the Galaxy, because Peter Quill is obviously also known as Star-Lord, and I am a huge fan of Guardians of the Galaxy. I absolutely love it, and I think that's why I like this skin so much. Further down the list, we have the Red Knight. This outfit was never on the store a lot, but it cost 2,000 V-Bucks. And to be honest, I think that is a bit overpriced for what it is, but it is really damn impressive to look at, so I think it deserves to be this high up on the list. Rex is my next pick on this, and I honestly think it's just really unique. It's a nice design. It's a dinosaur. This next cosmetic is definitely an upgrade, and this is the Twitch Prime Havoc outfit. I like this really rugged military, like kind of intimidating design it's got to it. It looks really nice in that sense. Definitely an upgrade from the last Twitch outfit. And since we're on about Twitch, just be sure to follow me. Twitch TV/Exceptional Gamer. Shameless plug. My next choice, which I find better than this Twitch outfit, is the Battle Hound outfit, and this looks really nice. Like, this was introduced not too long ago, but wow, I think this thing, it looks beastly, and no pun intended. It looks really aggressive. Like, I can just imagine a lot of the aggressive players like landing in tilted towers and like dominating the place having this skin on. So if you see someone with this skin, you're probably up for a bit of a fight. The next kind of festive outfit on here is an Easter one, so this is a very recent one. This is the Bunny Brawler. I love the little like fluffy slippers. I like how it literally looks like pajamas, like a onesie. Pretty nice design, pretty funny, unique in its own ways. That's why it's this high on the list. Moonwalker is on the Season 3 Battle Pass, much like Rustlord, and I think this one does top Rustlord, purely because it's an astronaut, and that's so freaking cool. And the theme of the Season 3 Battle Pass is about space, so I think this just fits it a lot more. Progressing down the list, we have Sparkle Specialist. Now this one is so high up because of how flashy it is, and honestly I think it just sets a really cool impression to other people when you are wearing this. A similar themed outfit that ranks just a little bit higher than this is Funk Ops, and I think this looks better purely because of the afro, and it just adds to that kind of 80s look. I think it just looks really silly, and that is why it is a bit higher. So now the list is even more spicy. We are in the top 10 of this list now, so let's get straight into that. So Mission Specialist is the first skin you'll unlock in the Battle Pass of Season 3, and I think it actually looks really nice, purely because of the orange. I think it just makes it a bit more vibrant, and I really like it. I like how the visor is kind of like lifted up, so you can actually see the person's face. I think it's just cool, and that's why it is this high up. There's another Battle Pass skin that is actually ranking higher up on this, and that is Elite Agent. This one, damn, this looks tactical and practical. And there are very good players that wear this, considering you have to rank your way quite high up to get this, and honestly, if you see someone with this, you are in trouble. So this skin is like the new kid on the block. It just came out, and it's the starter pack skin. It's the Rogue Agent, and it looks like something out of Modern Warfare, and it's actually a really good one. To say you're paying about £4 for this, and I think it just somehow took us all by storm. I don't think any of us were expecting this, so that's why I like it so much. I love its look, it's just amazing. However, this skin does get topped by an even newer skin, which is the Rabbit Raider. This is the other Easter skin and looks a lot more intimidating, a lot more cooler, especially with the hockey mask. Looks like some Friday the 13th kind of thing going on, but it looks very cool, and it's like this kind of juxtaposition between like intimidation and then looking silly, and that's what I really like about this. So on to the next one. Moving on from that spot, we have another one that beats this, and it is a Halloween one, and it is the Skull Trooper. This one not only looks pretty freaky, but if you see some of this, that means they have been playing this game for quite a while, meaning that they are probably gonna kick your ass in a fight. Now we are in the top 5, and this had to be here somewhere because it is such a classic. This was in the Season 2 Battle Pass, and when you got to tier 100, you would get the Black Knight. So usually in a game, you did not mess with the Black Knight, and I think that rule still goes, because now that Season 3 of the Battle Pass is out, you don't see as many as these guys, but when you do, you're like, okay, this guy, he got to a pretty high rank, he got to the max rank, and he had the Battle Pass, so he's probably one to look out for. At the number 4 spot, we have a king named Wukong, and he has this really rich kind of golden and like black armor, and it looks so nice. It absolutely makes this skin. The number 3 spot is one of them skins that actually has its own loading screen because it's just that good, and this is of course the Raptor. This one looks really intimidating, and I like its kind of backpack. I like it's got like a shovel, and it looks like it's going on a big kind of journey, and I think its balaclava just gives it that extra fear, and usually this isn't on the store a lot anymore, which is kind of sad because I want to buy this skin. Down to the number 2 spot, the second best skin in my opinion, and a lot of you may be pretty mad at me for this, but I struggled to decide between this and number 1. So at the number 2 spot of the best skins from worst to best, this is the Dark Voyager. This skin manages to look cool and intimidating at the same time, and it's got like glowing lines on the suit, and like they just look so good. It really emphasizes the look of this skin, and if you see the Dark Voyager, then you better hope you've got a weapon like a Scar or a rocket launcher, because you are going to be in for a fight. And here is my final pick on this list, and I thought this was just better than the Dark Voyager because of how intimidating it is, as well as how well known this is, and this is our boy John Wick, aka the Reaper. Okay, so the skin alone is a nice black suit, and I actually think it looks cool. And if you see this person, that means they have got all the way up to tier 100 in the Battle Pass of Season 3, and it's a nice little reference, like a nice little crossover, because I think we would all want to play it as John Wick. This guy is an absolute death machine, so if you see him in your lobby, you might want to start running. So that was it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed, be sure to smash that like button, comment, subscribe for more. This took so long to do, so I hope you all appreciate it. Comment what Fortnite video I should do next if you want to see more. Thank you so much, and well done if you made it all the way to the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.